History was made today, and tonight you'll see reaction from the Breeders' Cup.
Fans came out to Commonwealth for a big game, but they also celebrated Halloween and American Pharoah's Grand Slam.
And it's almost time to set the clocks back an hour, but firefighters also want people to check on something else in their home.
This is WKYT News at 11.
American Pharoah comes into his final furlong, and he's got a 6-length lead as they come to the wire. A Triple Crown winner, a Breeders' Cup winner, a horse of a lifetime. American Pharoah has won the Breeders' Cup Classic over FNX.
History was made at Keeneland today. Thanks for staying up with WKYT. I'm Kristen Kennedy. The horse has done what no other has before. Triple Crown winner American Pharoah ends his storied racing career with a Breeders' Cup Classic win. Pharoah would need to be beat out by a talented field of 8 in tonight's race. And look at the Derby winner as he comes around the final turn, headed for home. He was running for his legacy, and no one caught him. American Pharoah won the Breeders' Cup Classic, racing's first Grand Slam competition. FNX was second, Honor Code was third. We're going to have more on the historic win coming up later in Game Time. More than 50,000 people packed Keeneland today for the Breeders' Cup. This is the first time the racetrack has ever hosted the World Championships, and fans say Keeneland did a great job playing host. Monique Blair is talking to fans.
I think we may never see that again for a while, maybe 37 more years.
The day was won.
And they're off.
Many people have waited for.
American Pharoah has belted a Grand Slam in the Breeders' Cup Classic.
The outcome was one many people wished for.
We were cheering, we were jumping up and down, we were laughing at the people who wanted somebody else to win. Why in the world would you want somebody else to win?
I cried. It just touches me. He's a neat horse, and I like the way they made him feel like he's the American people's horse.
Keeneland had a record attendance of about 50,100 people Saturday.
Even the fact that the Breeders' Cup is at Keeneland is huge.
Now, this was such an anticipated day, and now the thousands of people who were here were able to leave saying they witnessed a significant moment in history.
I feel like I was a part of history, because it is. Is it the first Grand Slam, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yes, that is just amazing. It's just more than I could have ever hoped for.
On Saturday afternoon, just a few minutes before 6 o'clock, American Pharoah glided to a 6-length victory in the Breeders' Cup Classic, becoming horse racing's first ever Grand Slam winner. This also happened to be his last race before he will retire to Ashford Studs Coolman Farms just down the road in Versailles. In May, the farm bought American Pharoah's breeding rights.
I hope he has a good retirement, and I hope he takes care of him, and I hope he breeds lots of mares and has lots of babies.
In Lexington, Monique Blair, WKYT.
The total two-day attendance at Keeneland for this year's Breeders' Cup was about 95,000 people. Last year's total at Santa Anita Park was about 98,000 people. After American Pharoah's win, sports fans turned their attention to the gridiron. Tonight, Kentucky took on Tennessee at Commonwealth Stadium, and it was not an easy night for the Cats. WKYT's Lee K. Howard's here with highlights from a game now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Tennessee has given Kentucky trouble for the past 30 years. The Wildcats looking to turn their misfortune around on Halloween night in Lexington. And Tennessee would march it down to the red zone on its first possession. Joshua Dobbs has the ball stripped as he's back to throw, scooped up by Corey Johnson. And the big fella is rumbling, bumbling, stumbling the other direction. 77-yard fumble return for a touchdown. 7-0 Kentucky. Move to the second quarter now. Vols on top, 10-7, 4th and goal. Patrick Tolles takes it himself into the end zone. Cats back on top, 14-10. Ensuing possession. UK gives up the big play here. Dobbs steps up into the pocket, looks downfield. He's got Josh Malone, 75 yards in stride to put Tennessee out in front, 17-14. More Tennessee in the second half after a Tolles interception. Jalen Hurd takes it in for his second score of the night. Tennessee would begin to pull away, and the score currently late in the fourth quarter. It's the Vols on top big, 52-21. We will have much more coming up a little bit later in Game Time. Kristen?
Lee K, this has been a busy weekend in Lexington with the Breeders' Cup, a UK home game, and Halloween. Organizers of tonight's UK game made it possible for families to experience all three big events. WKYT's Garrett Weimer is at Commonwealth Stadium.
All three parts of Lexington's own trifecta, Breeders' Cup, Halloween, and UK football, all converged here at Commonwealth Stadium. Kentucky, Tennessee is always a big deal.
But both fan bases are definitely here to support their team, so it makes it a fun rivalry.
It's a big rivalry. Just ask Batman, who's a UK fan, apparently.
Well, Tennessee's our biggest rival. I figured I should go out and show my face. You know, I didn't know if there's going to be any arguments around here or anything. I might have to settle the deal, but...
It's never hard to find UK blue here, but on this Halloween, there were also plenty of people in costumes, kids and adults alike. Fans may have come to Commonwealth for the game, but for a few minutes, no one was even thinking about it. Celebrating outside as American Pharoah raced into the history books.
It makes for such an exciting weekend, and all the people in town. I live in Danville. There's Breeders' Cup people in Danville, so it's a great weekend for Kentucky and for Lexington. So. But
after all the fun and festivities with a big rivalry game at hand, it was time to get down to business.
I'm going to go to the game and hopefully protect in case the Joker shows up. The Joker being Tennessee, I'm going to go out there and show him how it's done today.
The kids out here didn't even miss trick-or-treating. There were a lot of people handing out candy to kids in costume. And of course, it was a good thing Batman was out here, too, to keep a watchful eye over everything. At Commonwealth Stadium, Garrett Weimer, WKYT.
Well, the nice weather stuck around for horse fans of the Breeders' Cup, but UK fans at Commonwealth Stadium haven't been quite as lucky. WKYT meteorologist Jim Caldwell has a look at what to expect overnight and into the first day of November.
Yeah, they had that nagging presence of some light showers. It wasn't just a continuous rain, but it was just there, occasionally just to aggravate you to death tonight. Now, as far as what we experience overnight, it'll be more of the same as we have plenty of showers pressing through the area to our west, and they'll continue to kind of work through central Kentucky and eastern Kentucky as we get into the early morning. And those temperatures that we're tracking out there right now, we're going to hold on to those, it looks like, for a while. We'll probably hold to the low mid 50s throughout most of the night, so you won't vary or stray very far from where we are right now. You can see the moisture on the move here with our basically just a little bigger view there of satellite and radar. Those showers advancing from west to east tonight. Let's break the forecast down for you tomorrow morning as the sun starts to come up around 57. A few showers might be lingering at that point as well, and then we advance a little bit later on into the day. Mix of sun and clouds, but you do see quite a bit of clouds out there as well off in the distance. Highs in the low 60s, but it looks like a much better day. And then the rain returns maybe late tomorrow night and into Monday. But beyond that, we are really going to warm things up. I will track that coming up in just a few minutes.
Firefighters in Louisville are trying to figure out what started a fire that killed one man. The fire happened at a Jeffersontown apartment complex this morning. Firefighters found the body of a man inside the complex after they put out the fire. They've not released his name, but say the victim was in his 60s. No word on the cause of the fire. Louisville arson is investigating. A Hardin County man is facing charges tonight after an undercover investigation. State police started the investigation back in August after getting a tip that 25-year-old Michael King was sharing images of children engaged in sexual activity. Investigators say no one was in the home was producing child pornography, but there was enough evidence to charge King with possessing and distributing it. Tonight, a Tennessee community is remembering a mother found dead inside her home last week. Police have charged her ex-husband with her murder. Tyler Enix is facing first-degree murder charges. Police believe he killed his ex-wife, Kimberly, then drove to Ohio with the couple's 2-year-old daughter. Investigators issued an Amber Alert for the missing girl. Officers later arrested him in Ohio. Tonight, family and friends remembered and celebrated Kimberly's life. Mentioned it, do not forget to turn your clocks back an hour tonight. Daylight saving time ends this weekend, and firefighters in Lexington want all that clockwork to coincide with smoke detector work. Lexington firefighters say both the spring forward and fall back days of daylight saving time are the perfect time to check your smoke alarm batteries. Daylight saving time ends at 2 o'clock Sunday morning. Enjoy that extra hour of sleep.